How's it going? Just doing a little bit of hunting, trying to get some boar meat, a little bit of hide, some wood, things like that. Today's gonna be a very, very busy day. I want to do a couple things. One, want to set up a boat, and then get a couple of the portals set out as well. And I want to try to head up and do the elder fight. Super excited to get that done and out of the way. So we'll kind of see how that works out. Hopefully we got enough time to get all that done. All the beehives are empty. We got 5 of those guys now. That should be enough for getting all of our honey. Hopefully, as long as they don't get broke by the neck that spawns right over here. Need to get my fence up, dude. So much to do, so little time. Dude got our storage done, though. It looks fantastic, man. Now we got more storage than we need at the moment. And I'm not too sure. We might fill this one in with some more food slots, and then not sure about this. Now, once we get the elder done today, hopefully today, we'll kind of unlock the swamp, and that means iron, which means bigger storage. So right now, our storage is very few on the slots. I think iron opens up 1 more slot, possibly 2. And then you got the black metal ones later on. That opens up a ton of slots. Very, very large storage. So it will kind of multiply as we get further in the game. So don't want to build too much. So right now, let's go ahead and drop off this. There's a bunch of stuff in here from doing our farming before recording. And I think what we're going to do is make up some arrows. Let's grab the stuff for that real quick. We're using the fire arrows on the boss. Where is resin? I think it's just feathers too, right? Double check. I haven't made the fire arrows yet. But the bow is tier 3, so that should be good on the durability plus the damage. We're up to 38 on the pierce. And then for the fire arrows, that's going to be 11 pierce and 22 on fire damage. Very, very good for the elder. It's like a big tree, man. Crazy looking boss. But I think 100 arrows should be fine. I'm hoping. Now, I might do this boss fight once or twice. I want to get the trophy, too, to hang up on the wall. We also need one to hang up at the starting zone so we can get its powers. So that's 100 there. That should be fine. Now, what we need to do is, I'll show you on the map. I did some exploring, right? I thought the Elder was on the same landmass that our base is. I mean, obviously it's not. So we have to build a boat. So we're going to build a boat today. Throw it in the water. It's a small carve. Squirrely boat. But I mean, it's a boat nonetheless. We'll go ahead and sail around here. And then I think the river will probably break off right here. Just by like what I saw across. So the Elder's not too far from where the boat will be. Now what we'll do is we'll set up some portals, right? Got plenty of the cores, did some more runs. We'll set up 2 portals in here. And what we'll do is whenever we get the boat over there on the other side, soon as we dock, we'll set up a portal. That way if something happens, we got an easy way to teleport back. See how we can't run there. And then we might, depending on how far it is of a run, we might set up a small little shack and then another portal right by the Elder. That way if we die, again, easy to get our stuff, and we have the backup portal by the boat. It's always going to take 2 sets, man, when you go out and do some farming. And then once we get the trophy, I want to set up a small little permanent base over here. Not a base, but like a teleport room. Because every time we get a trophy, we need to go back there. Or if I want to change out our powers, we have to go back to this area. So having a portal set up just for that is definitely needed. Might do it in this video. Might save it for later because I do want to set some portals up at the copper mine I have going. So we'll see, man. We'll see. A lot to get done. A little bit of time. So, we've got our arrows. Drop off some of this wood real quick. We'll make the boat before we take a nap. And then, yeah, it unlocks the next area. Feathers right there. Unlocks the next area, which is a swamp. That's going to be a lot of grinding, but it's kind of, to me, where stuff gets very, very fun and very, very sketchy. It's going to be a lot of deaths in the swamp. It's not safe. Bad stuff there. A ton of new resources. So it's pretty cool, man. So what do we need for... Oh, before we do that, hold on. Is our mead done? It is. I got some of the healing mead made for the boss fight, and I got some of the stamina too. I don't know if it'll be ready before we head out. If so, great. If not, not that big of a deal. Now let's change our foods over too real quick, then we'll build our boat. So our ready foods, we're taking the boar meat, we're taking this, and honey. We don't need that much honey. And that should be good for all of our stamina and stuff. 35 stamina, 8 health. We got 40 stamina, 14 health. And then we've got 23 and 23. So that should be good, mainly on stamina. Health won't be as much, but again, the way I like playing my game is I have a lot higher stamina than I do health, because if you need to run, use your weapon, stuff like that, you don't have stamina, you are going to have a bad day. So for the boat, find wood, deer hide. Wrong button, but we'll go ahead and save while we have that open. Find wood. We need 30. I think deer hide it said 10. And then what else was it? 20 resin, 80 nails. Ooh, do I have the nails? I do. Let's split that, take the 9 back off. And then didn't see how much resin. We'll just grab a stack. That'll be fine. All right, 1 boat, please, and thank you. Set it to where the... Where's the ladder? The ladder's on this side, and preferably not on that rock. There we go, man. There we go. Our first boat. And it's not the raft. The raft is... It's horrible, dude. It's horrible. So this boat is the smallest one that's considered a boat. Again, the raft is totally different. Now, with this one, we only got 4 slots for hauling. It's pretty short, so it gets very squirrely. Especially when you have a storm, it gets very hard to control, but it doesn't need very deep water. And then the ladder's only on one side. The next size up boat has ladders on both sides, a lot more storage. It's kind of more stable in the water. Now, we will do a boat dock here eventually. Not too sure if we want to build it before we do our stone stuff. I think the stone cutter unlocks in... I don't know if it's in the forest, or not the forest, but the swamp, or the mountains. Not too sure. We'll figure it out, though. Let's grab this real quick. Put it away before we sleep. Get a little bit of copper. I do got the second mine going. I'm about halfway done with farming that one out, but I was kind of waiting for a portal, because coming back for our pick that I want to do, I need to come back here all the time to repair it over there if we get a bronze one. So, coal's right here. And then resin. I'm still learning where all the stuff is in our storage. It takes a while, and it's not set up like I usually have it, you know, how everything is, but it's fine, dude, it's fine. All right, so, are we good on inventory? We are. We can drop off a couple things in here. We don't need this. We won't need that. We'll keep this on us. That's our arrows. We don't need this as well. This will change out for 5 once we get there. I don't want to accidentally go to use my hammer and end up using that. Let's take a nap, and then we'll wake up. We'll set up our portals in here, and then we're kind of set to jump in the boat and head over to the Elder, man. Super, super excited for this. A little bit nervous, not going to lie. Now, hopefully, it's not going to be raining when we try to do the boss fight. I think we're on, like, day 36, 35. Man, time is going by so super fast. All right, so, for portals, I can't remember exactly what it is that we need. So, the Great Dwarf Eyes, fine wood, cores, and a workbench. So, not too much. So, we're going to need 40 of the eyes. Where's the eyes? Resin eyes. Let's take 40. Because we are setting up 4. The other thing was... going to need 80 on the fine wood. And then we need 8 of the cores. Alright, so, temporarily, let's do this. We'll set one up right here. We'll set one up. Let's do it over here. They're connected to each other. We can teleport from this one to that one. So, if you didn't know, if you're new to Valheim, the way the portals work is you can have as many as you want. And it'll literally teleport you from one place to another on the map. If you're using default settings, you cannot take things like metals. You see this little symbol? It means it cannot go into a teleporter. You can turn this off in the world modifiers at the beginning of your game and change it anytime throughout your playthrough. But anything that has this can't normally go into the teleporter. Now, I think we're going to kind of keep it like that, just for game's sake. We might change it later, you know, all depends. But then you come to your teleporter, and right now, if you don't name them, it'll connect to each other with no name. However, if you want to have multiples, all you have to do, set tag, name it whatever you want. I think caps do matter. And what we're going to do is scout. Okay? And this one is going to be scout 1. And this is how I just name mine. I always have a scout and a scout 1 at my base, just for going out in the world doing exploring. And I got 2 different ways to teleport back to base, as long as I have the stuff on me for some more. So, double check our math, because it is hard sometimes. So we need 20 eyes, 40 wood, 4 cores. 20 eyes, 40 wood, 4 cores. So we're kind of set. Let's drop all this off in the boat. We'll leave 1 set in the boat. And 1 set on us. This way, we always have an extra set in the boat, and then 1 on us in case the boat does get demolished. very high probability. It's raining, dude. The rain needs to go away for the boss fight. That's one reason why we're setting up the teleporters over there. So right before we do the boss fight, we can come here, get our rested buff, repair all of our gear, and then jump right into the boss fight. Now, I think our leather armor will be fine. Tier 1 should be. This is a bossy fight at range. Do not get up close. My professional opinion. It's not safe. You'll see why, man. The Elder is no joke. Alright, so we're kind of repaired. And then while you're in the boat, always eat your food. Okay? You always want all your stuff up high. Because different things, man. There are serpents out in the water. Not a safe thing. Hopefully we don't find any. They're kind of cool. They drop some good stuff. As far as stuff for food, you know. And then they drop some scales if you're kind of up close to shore. That you can actually get them because they do sink. And it's used for making, I think, a really good shield later on. But with the boat, with sailing, again, if you don't know, you've got wind. Wind is definitely a thing. You can see on the right side, we've got our sail all the way down. And you can also change it to where you go slower, right? And that's no sail, that's using a paddle. That's using a rudder to push you along. Kind of cool. But you always want your sail to be into the wind. That's kind of how boats work. And you kind of steer. It takes a little bit of getting used to. And wind is not always at your back. It kind of sucks. But again, that mechanic is kind of nice. To where it's not always at your back. There is a buff from the mountain boss that we're doing. From Motor. To where it'll always push the wind at your back for a set amount of time. So it kind of helps out if you're doing a lot of exploring. Pick up his buff. And then you can use that if you get into a bad spot. Because sometimes no wind going the direction you want to go. It can last a long time, man. It makes exploring sometimes difficult. But you don't always have to be going super fast. Now, if you get close up to the shore and stuff, you got to watch out. Boat like that does take damage. And then in the swamp, you have like eels in the water. And they will totally wreck your boat, dude. And then you're stuck, you're stranded. That's why you always keep the extra portal in your boat. Plus one on you. Again, that's just the way that I do it. You can do it however you like. It shouldn't be too far to go on the boat, though. We're already halfway around on this side. I'm kind of leaving my death markers because I want to see how long until I die again, how many deaths I have. And they will always count whenever you die anyways. And that's just where there's about 3 trolls over there. Dude, the troll spawns are nuts, man. I'm not sure why, but all of a sudden, they are all over the place. Ton of them. Definitely not safe. Speaking of being not safe, we should be fine because the serpents are only in open ocean. So probably out here we could find one. But this has all got landmass around it. And I want to do some exploring over here anyway, so I might make a permanent, semi-permanent portal over here. Just for coming over and doing some exploring. See what's around. So alright, man. Let me sail up here. And we'll get our first portal set up. Try to find the altar for the Elder. I didn't bring the seeds with me that I need to spawn them in. So we definitely have to go back to base for that. Plus getting our rested buff and wait for the rain to go away. Don't want to fight him with a debuff from the rain. So we are technically in the open ocean. So we could have a serpent spawn. And there's also something else out here too that we're going to need. And it's like a Leviathan, I think. That'll spawn up. It's like almost looks like a sea turtle. Very, very large. And what you can do is go up to it. It's somewhat friendly. You park your boat really, really close. And then you jump on its back. Now on its back is some of the, what is it? Barnacles, I think? And as you break them, you get some chitin. And you can make some pretty cool stuff. You can make a harpoon that we'll need for doing our taming of the boars, so you can pull stuff around. It's kind of neat, man. Very, very good abyssal dagger you can get from that guy, too. So if we find one, we'll definitely jump on his back. And like I said, man, being out in the open ocean on this boat in a storm is definitely not a good thing. Luckily, the wind is at our back. Now, as long as you don't go steering right or left too much, you should be okay. You can take damage, too. If the seas get too rough out in the open ocean, the waves will actually start damaging your boat. So, durability is not the best on this one. So let's try to get up towards shore. What I like to do is try to go somewhat closer to the shore so that you can unlock the areas and kind of see what's around, right? The different biomes. So we're not too far. Oh, we passed it. Stop. Stop. Turn around. What we might do. Is that on an island? So we got no wind. We have to go slow. Might be a piece of land over here I didn't see. So I don't want to put the boat by the Black Forest. And the Elder is in the Black Forest. Because it's not safe, man. it's kind of better to park your boat over at the meadows. Let's do that. Let's just put the boat over here, and we'll run over to where the elder is. It might be right on the water, which is kind of cool. Haven't seen one there before. Normally it's like deep down in the Black Forest. And you got everything else in the world, right? You got all of the brutes, all the shaman, you got all the gray dwarfs that are not happy. Let's back up, put on the brakes. And there is fishing in game too. So we'll deal with that at a different point in time. Back up, back up, back up. There's some good foods you can get with the fish. You don't want to leave your boat beached because it will take damage if there's a bad storm. So let's turn a little bit. Don't forget the ladder is on one side. And we'll make our first little portal probably right out there on the rock. I see you, man. I see you. Don't go smacking my boats. Must be bad day. Alright, back up some, back up some. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let's get out. Let's take care of this guy. I don't want him to be smacking our boat around or anything. Zoom back in. Alright, so, first thing you gotta do is mark your boats. I have lost mine a lot before. It might seem easy to find, but whenever you're doing a lot of exploring and you can't remember where you left it, it's kind of an issue. Will you please get out your sword? There we go. Alright, let's do the portal right up here on this rock. Got this guy here too. They will break your portal, so... Oh, we need a workbench. Let's grab some regular wood. Not very much. Got a new trophy unlocked. Always a nice thing. Take down this tree. That'll be our workbench that should be able to repair our boat. And then we need it for building our portal real quick. Don't need too much, just 10 of the wood. There's some berries over here too. Black Forest right there. I'll check later too to see if there's any of the copper mines over here. Because sometimes it's better just to be close to water, even if you got to sail a long ways, than doing a lot of running around on the mainland. It's kind of the way it goes. I see you, man. I see you. I'm just trying to get some wood. Want to build a small little area over here to put a portal. And I will be the boss and be out of your woods. For a little bit. Let's just do it right over here. So, crafting. One workbench, please, and thank you. We'll pull the boat over here, too. Yep, I know, man. Clinging little thing. And then portal. Try to get where it's set somewhat straight. Don't be throwing rocks, it's rude! Oh, it's a 1-star. Leave my portal alone. There we go. We'll name this one Scout. Give it a second, that should connect. And there we go. A very quick way to get back to base. Repair you. And then give me a second, let me move the boat over here. So it's kind of away from the shore. And we'll head over and try to find the Elder. It should be not too far, man. A little bit of a run over that way. We could have put the boat closer, but again, I don't like having the boat over in the Black Forest. It's not safe, man. I mean, nowhere's safe, but that's definitely not safe. So, there's a troll cave. It's got a troll in it, too. Let's take out the troll. I do want to get some troll armor going. I think I might have enough almost of the hide to make one. The fire arrows do pretty well on these guys, too. I mean, I didn't want to use them on this, but, I mean, it's fine, dude. Run around. Yep. Watch out. We still don't have that good of armor. 2 swipes, and we will get killed by a troll. Yeah, he's kind of carrying around a tree. Haven't seen one with a tree yet. Yeah, watch out, dude. Please do not die and lose skill points right here. There's some copper right there. It's always a nice thing. So with him being outside, we should be able to go into the troll cave and not have a troll in there. We should be able to. Oh, we're using the wrong arrows. We're using the flint ones. I say we should be doing a lot more damage with these arrows. There we go. Uh-huh. How you like the flames, buddy? The Grey Dwarfs are no joke, man. There's a boss altar right there for the Elder. Junior! Come here, buddy. We're not done. You smacked me a couple times with that tree. He's running, man. He's scared, dude. He's scared. It's the flames, man. It's the flames. Check around. Make sure we're okay. Dude, he's running super far, man. You ever see one run that far? Almost dead. Flame damage might get him. Nope. Nope. One more. One more. There we go. Nice, man. Nice. Get out this. Get rid of these guys. We got a small little shelter over here. It's built in stone. We might do our portal in there. Might be somewhat safe for doing the boss fight. Grab all this stuff. Might as well. We earned it. There we go, man. There we go. All right, so. It's kind of a bad place to put the portal. It's very, very close. I mean, it'll be fun, though. It is in stone. Just don't kite the boss over here when we're fighting them. Get rid of the skeletons. There we go. Zoom back in. Just one? Nah, there's more. There's always more. I don't have any stamina. There we go. We don't have our rested buff. Okay? Let's do this. Never built it on ground level. I think right here will work. We're going to need one more of the crafting stations. Put it right there. Let's repair this because our stuff is going to be on it. And we'll do a portal. No! It's all in the boats! Dude, give me a second. I forgot to grab all that out of the boats. And then all we have to do is get that set up. Teleport back to base. Repair all of our stuff. Make some more arrows. We'll wait till it is daytime again. And then we can come over here and spawn in the boss. We kind of need all this area for the boss fight. It's a horrible boss fight, man. Very, very dangerous. So, get rid of these guys too while we're here. How's it going? Yep. Got a 1-star. Totally missed the block of both of those. Yep. It's a thing. Easy. Swing again, buddy. I want those skill points for blocking. That's kind of why I wait for the block instead of just taking them out. Always good to get your skills up. All right, man. Let me run over there and grab our stuff. Actually, you know what? Totally forgot about the troll cave. Let's do this before he decides to respawn. In we go. And there's one in here. We're not going to fight him. Super hard to see, I know. So all you have to do, this is all that the cave is. And then in here, you look around the sides, right? You got the mushrooms. You got some stuff to pick up. Just stuff to sell to the trader. Sometimes you got piles of money, things like that. Yep, coins right there. They're always just around the edge. So if you don't have a torch like I don't, then you should probably get one. I'm just saying. But just go around the sides and pick up everything. It's not too much in here. But every little bit helps whenever you're trying to sell stuff to the trader, you know. Double check. I think we're good. So we got one of the ruby. We got a couple of those, 6 with the amber. That's not too bad. And we got one of the amber pearls and 34 on the coins. So not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. Easy little cave to come into. I mean, once a troll's dead. It's almost nighttime. We gotta hurry up because I do not want to be out here at night. We can always come back too to get all this tin. I'll do that before we take the boat back to our base. Fill it up with all the tin. And that'll kind of work for making our bronze, you know. Got quite a bit of the copper back at base already. Just need some more of the tin. Now we gotta hurry, man. It is getting towards nighttime. Use our power for stamina for running. Just get back over here a little bit faster. Set this portal up and we'll get out of the woods real quick. Before something happens, we want our stuff to get destroyed, you know. So, this. And this one's going to be... Make sure it's facing the proper way. Invalid. What do you mean invalid? Can it not be? Oh, there we go. It was in the train. This will be Scout 1. Give it a second. There we go. And we go. Very fast trip back to base. Our inventory is pretty full too, so always make sure you got your inventory empty of those items that can't be transported. I mean, it'll tell you if you can't transport, but you got something chasing you. It's always nice to not have anything on you when you're trying to transfer, you know? Alright, just use all these for storage. I'll kind of sort them out later. All right, so everything we have is good. I think the arrow should be fine. Should be. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's repair our stuff before I forget. Let's grab the seeds. I've got 7. We need 3. That can go there. This can go here. Let's take a nap. Do a boss fight. Alright, so we got all rested buff for 15 minutes. We need to go into Scout 1. Got all of our stuff, right? I think so. Let's eat our foods. Make sure all that's kind of good and topped up. Our health is only at 68. That might be okay. We'll see, man. We'll see. It should be fun, though, I'm hoping. Again, a lot of this boss fight is kiting and running so that you're not up close and personal with the actual boss. I mean, that's a goal. Doesn't always happen. It's a little bit foggy. Please, please do not rain. So I kind of need to do this twice so we can have the trophies. So might do that after we get the first boss fight done. We'll see how it is. Get rid of these guys. Alright, so. Bow. Ancient seeds. There we go. We made the sacrifice. Again, watch the sparkles, man, and go to where the boss is going to spawn. Over there by the water. I like it. We are going this way. Try to keep our stamina up. So this boss is a big tree. And he shoots roots out of his hands. And you don't want to be around it whenever that happens. That is not very much damage per arrow. Yep. Gotta watch out for those. If it grabs you, you're done for, man. 100%. I can't remember what happens if you die while you're doing a boss fight. I think it stays spawned in. If you get close, he'll definitely kill you. Kind of an easy boss fight if you can kind of kite him around. And I think it does call in creatures from the forest to fight you. I think, if I remember right. Yeah, watch out. Try to stay behind those pillars if you can because those things don't go through it. That or some trees. Trees will kind of protect you too, but they do fall. So, again, fall damage from trees is not a joke, man. Need to get some more skills on our arrows for sure. On our bow, I mean. Let's kind of kite him over here. Stay somewhat out of the way. We're not too bad with these 3 trees right here. Until, I mean, of course, until they break. Now, he will break the copper and stone, too. At least he used to. Yep, there we go! We almost died to a tree. Holy crap, dude. What I'm talking about? It's not safe. Let's make sure our stamina stays up. That's the main thing. I don't like it getting down below about a third. Kind of wait for it to top up. Eat some more food. He's down about a quarter. Missing some rock. He's calling in some of the gray dwarfs. Okay. We might get some good copper mining done here today while we're doing a boss fight. Just saying, man. Multitask. Multitask. Get rid of you. You're a 1-star. No joke. You are getting very close. Let's do one more shot with the arrow. We'll grab all this stuff before we go back. Gotta remember, too, the copper cannot go into the portals. Now, he will follow you, too. So the further you go away, the worse it is sometimes. Oh, watch out for those, too. Those will grab you and cause a lot of problem. That's why he stay back, like, far distance. He only does that whenever he's, like, super close to you. And again, some of this information might be a little bit different. I'm kind of basing it off of the previous updates that I played. Not sure what all has changed. But this distance is usually pretty good for him not doing the root attack. That was a 1-shot on that tree. So he's got about half left. We're almost half on the arrows. We should be good, as long as all the arrows kind of connect. I say that, and we miss right away. Watch out, watch out! Things go super fast when they shoot out of his hand. We got hit by one. Lot of damage too, man. Lot of damage from those things. Get our stamina back. All right, so he's almost down here. I totally forgot that we have the health potion. I could have used that earlier, especially with the troll, man. Totally forgot about it. It's fine, though. A couple more shots, he should be down. The trees falling around us are no joke, though. Ah, there we go. Nice, man, nice. The elder is finally down. Grab all this with copper. Appreciate your donation. Make sure we're not overweight. We kind of are. Drop the stone. Now he drops the key right there. The swamp key. Ah, dude, that's fantastic, man. So in the swamp, again, if you didn't know, there's a ton of crypts. Where's it at? Right here. There's a ton of crypts. And that's where you go into, kind of like the ones we went in over here, right? In the Black Forest, in the caves. And they're all locked. They have a gate at the front. So you got to have that on you to be able to go in and get the, that's where you kind of mine up all of your copper, or not your copper, but your metal, your iron. So it's kind of cool. Mining in the woods is only done for copper and tin. Everything else is done in the caves. So it's kind of cool, man. Need to do that one more time to get the trophy. Let's go ahead. Grab this stuff here. I kind of need to bring our boat over now that the boss fight is done and fill it up with the copper. But for right now, I'll just make a storage. Let's just do it right here. I don't want to consume it. I want to do some building. We need crafting station right here. We'll do some storage. And I'll grab all this stuff and throw it in these. Some more wood. And throw in these. I want to harvest up all this for the core wood. Gonna need a ton of that for building later on. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to clean up all this stuff here before it despawns. And then I want to do the boss fight one more time. I'll just do it off camera. And we'll go ahead, head back, set up the one trophy on our spawn zone over here. And we'll do the other one at base. That should be pretty good. Not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. Oh, wait, you know what? I can't do it right now. I need to make some more arrows. It'll be a minute, man. It'll be a minute. It's fine. It's fine. We can always set up the trophy at base later. I got the first round cleaned up. Quite a bit of stuff, man. The amount of wood we got. Holy crap, dude. It is a ton. Definitely help out with the charcoal production and then the core wood for building our base again. Whenever we go to move or expand, one or the other. A little bit of stone and then all this stuff. Let's go ahead and just head back through the portal. We'll hang this trophy up on the wall. And then I'll come back through after I sleep. And we'll go ahead and do them again. Second time. And I'll probably just cut right to the end of that boss fight. We don't have to watch the whole boss fight again. It takes a few minutes. We can take all of the copper and sail back around. Drop off the trophy at the starting point. That's kind of set. Jump in here. Now, I'll probably leave one of the portals over here for right now. Because I want to do some more exploring on this landmass. We're trying to look for the one starting trader. And I think he's always found inside of the Black Forest. So I've been searching quite a bit around here. Right? Kind of made a big loop. I need to check all in here too. He's usually, it's not always set in stone, but he's usually able to be seen from the shore. So I kind of try to run along the water. There's more landmass over here. I'll do the same thing here. Probably just go ahead and run through and try to unlock as much of the map as I can over there. So, drop all this junk off. I need I need more spots. I got so much to sort out whenever I'm done recording, but it works, man. It works. All right, so leave all this here. What do we need for the trophy mount? Fine wood and nails. Okay. Nails is not a problem. Oh, wait. Not nails. The, yeah, nails. Okay. And then we need some of this. And this one. We'll set up right here. Probably right about there should work. Now you can also put the keys on here too, which is kind of cool if you beat the boss multiple times. They're nice for night lights. Provide a good little bit of light, and you can always take that back off. So once you're done in the swamp, you can always hang it up. There we go, man. There we go. Now, normally, I don't ever keep these whenever I'm playing single player or even on the private server I play on. I never keep the trophies because that means you have to do the boss fight multiple times. So this is all kind of new to me doing it twice. It kind of sucks, not going to lie. But I do want the trophies for a change. I'm trying to do all the stuff in this series that I've never done before. Kind of like the taming of the boars and things like that. I never do taming. So it's nice, man. It's always nice to try out all the game mechanics. Let's make a couple more of the fire arrows. We'll be set on this. We'll take some extras just in case this time. So we got 47. Let's try to do 120-ish. And that should be good just in case. I hate to get him down pretty low and then not have enough to finish the boss fight, you know? There we go. 127. That'll work. Empty this back out. Not hide. There we go. Feathers, so all we got left. Let's leave the key here, too. We'll put it in the cores box. I'm totally going to forget. It happens, dude. It happens. That can go up there. 127 of these. I think we can sleep. Got enough food. And do the boss fight again. Oh, yeah, I need the seeds. Now, we're just about done here. I'm taking a lot more damage this time. There's not as much to hide behind. It's alright, though. He did mine up some more of the copper for us. One more shot should be good. Nice, dude. Nice. Our weight is good as well. Took a chance and left all of our stuff right there. He didn't destroy it. Usually, he'll kind of leave it alone. Where did... Oh, right here. See, where did he fall at? So, at least we have a backup key now, too. In case we lose our other one. Junior, man, look, dude, look. Not here for you today. Alright, so, let's grab... Don't be throwing rocks, man. Keep telling you. It's rude. Tried to tell you. Didn't want to listen. Let's grab the copper. We'll get that over to the boat, and I'll do the rest of this moving of resources around off camera. Again, I want to farm up the rest of this wood. I mean, while it's kind of taken down, might as well. Drop that. Super heavy. There's a ton of copper over here, though, which is super, super nice. Let's drop this off. We're kind of overweight. Grab that copper and this copper, and I need to grab the boats. What I'll end up doing is moving the portal from up there just right down here. I can kind of teleport back, grab all the wood, all the stone, run in that way, try to find a trader, and all that good stuff, you know? Drop that into there. All right, man, give me a few minutes. I'm going to grab the boat. And then I will see you over at the starting area. We'll drop off our trophy, and that will be the video for today. Super glad this boss fight's done. Kind of a cool one, man. It's not too bad at all. All right, so we're just rolling up on base. I think what we'll do is we'll sleep, and then we'll head over and set up our small little portal room by the starting area. Now, we came out with quite a bit of copper. We got 46. It's not too bad, man. You do a boss fight. I mean, technically we did 2. But you do a boss fight, and then you come out with some copper as well. Always a very nice thing. Our ladder's going to be on the wrong side, but, I mean, it'll be fine. Easy, bud, easy. Back it up. Slow down. Perfect spot right here. And then if you jump out, your boat will stop, so... There we go. Grab our copper. A little bit of it, at least. We'll drop it off in here. I need to do a lot of smelting. What I need to do, since I have the extra cores, I need to set up a second one of the forges right there. And these guys are going to get moved around. I'm thinking you might kind of put them over here or back on the side over here. I kind of want to leave some of this water, though. I don't know, man. We'll see. Need to get the wall up here soon. I'm getting to where I'm doing stuff in base here. And a grayling will just kind of stroll up in. Ask if I got some food. Asking for a place to stay. So it's definitely not safe, man. Grab half of this. I've got so much loot. Yep, like this guy. It's not dinner time, man. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let's get out the sword. A little bit better. There we go. I've got so much to sort out, though. Off camera. Ton of stuff, man. Copper. Zoom back in. Always stay zoomed out whenever I'm doing the sailing. Makes life a little bit easier. Let's just put it into here for now. I need that. I need those. I need that and that. We actually need some more wood. Might farm it up. Might take it with us. I'm not too sure. Let's leave the key as well. Trophy we need on us. And we could farm up the wood for the portal room. It's going to be very, very small. Just big enough. Maybe just 1 foundation. Possibly 2. We'll see. But just big enough for the portal room. Alright. Let's take a nap. Again. And we'll change out our foods as well. Let's do that now before I forget. Save our good stuff for later. The honey's fine. And then we'll do some of this. Leave the potions as well. If we die in the plains or in the meadows, we deserve it. Just saying, dude. We made it. Been quite a while since we've been over here. Not really had a reason to. But dropping off the second trophy is always a nice thing. And you will go right here. So, for the Elder, it's faster wood cutting. I'm not sure how much faster. I never use that one because wood is not too hard to come by when you're chopping it. But if you're going out to do a big base build, things like that, or maybe you got your wood farm set up with all your trees, it's kind of nice to come over, change to that, do all your chopping, come back, pick your other one. That's not too bad, man. 2 bosses down. Let's set up a small little area. Where do we want to do it at? You can't build right by it. It's kind of blocked off. Maybe... let's do it right here. I should have brought the hoe to level this out. It's fine, though. It's fine. All right, so... we'll do... crafting station. Try to get where it's somewhat flat. I think right here will be fine. Do some of these. And then let's do a 2x2. Should be fine. We'll change it up later. Let's do this. Almost forgot how to build. Yeah, it's been a while, man. It's been a while. Other than these storages, I've been kind of working on those forever, dude. Now, normally what we do on the private server I play on is we'll set up a big community hub right at the portal like this. And everybody in the base, you can have your own portals, but everyone in the base will have one portal set for this. And then you come to the community center. Has all the portals to different areas, different boss fights, things like that. Massive amount of portals, and it makes life easier, right? Being able to get around the map. I'm very glad they added in portals to get around Valheim. Definitely makes life a lot easier. But it's kind of cool, man. Makes life a lot easier getting around when you have the big community hub. Now, we're not doing that here because I'll have all that at my base in that big stone area. So, having the one here will be enough. So, let's get rid of that. Build a couple walls. It's good. Well, that didn't work out. It's going to be very, very simple and basic. We might elaborate on it later on. I would like to do some extra building, but we have a lot of other things to get done at the moment. I think what we'll do is the 45 degree on the angle. So we'll do this. One more over here. Spin it. Don't be weird. It's been a very, very long day. And then we're out of wood. I thought I brought enough, man. All right, we need a door. We need some of these. That should be enough room, I think, height-wise, for the portal. Now, I could put some lights in here, but no reason to. Won't be over here at night, I don't think. There we go, man. There we go. I'll bring the hoe later on and clean out all the grass. And let's do one of these in here, just to have it for repairs if we need to. Spin that around. Easy. It's it's almost too small. And then portal room. That should light up. Let's get rid of this one. Change that back. There we go. Works perfectly. Back to base we go. Been a very long day. There we go, man. So that one's still set up. I'll head over, clean out all of the wood, all the stone, all the stuff like that, do some searching for the trader, and then we'll break that one down, and I'll have to take the boat over. It's the only thing. Might be a swamp over there, too. We'll see, man. We'll see. Dude. Well, not too bad of a day, man. 2 bosses taken out. Went fairly well. Not too bad. Not too much on the resources for all the arrows. We got our portals kind of worked out. We got a boat. We got a new trophy set up on the wall. Hold on. Stop the music. Stop the music, Junior. I need to get a fence up. Might do that here in between videos. Extend this out and then go right that way with it. Just to kind of block it off. We'll see, man. We'll see. Anyways, not too bad of a day. So glad that boss is done. Take a look for some swamps. That's where our next boss will be. It only gets harder from here. That's kind of a good thing. First 2 bosses are not too bad, but the blob in the swamp is kind of hard. Then you get over to the mountains with the snow. Motor's not really the easiest to do either solo. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Exciting times ahead. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.